It's one thing to work all the time and to sacrifice much of your life to your professional endeavors, and it's another thing to betray the people you work with who, since you sacrificed your personal life to your profession, tend to be your closest humans, at least the ones that you spend the most time with and do the things that matter the most to you with. And that is the thing that The Devil Wears Prada really wrestles with, because as the film comes into its brilliant final act in Paris, of course, Fashion Week, we realize that Miranda is willing to throw all sorts of people under the bus, including Nigel, who is perhaps the one person she genuinely likes that works for her. And Andy finds herself thinking, is this the path I want? She seems to have come to terms with the possibility that her work life will be more important than her personal life. But now she must decide whether she is willing to, on top of that, have her work life be a place where she's betraying those who are closest to her. And as Miranda reminds her, she's already done it because she chose to come to Paris instead of Emily. And it was a choice. It was a difficult choice because otherwise she would have gotten fired and she would have gone through all this for nothing, and she wouldn't have been able to use this 1 year on her resume to get the job of her dreams. But it was still a choice. And when Andy realizes the person that she has become is when she decides she's done. She won't do this. That's a step too far. Whereas for Miranda, it's just business as usual. Of course, because this is a book that I don't think has any real villains. Miranda is able to see that as an act of power, not goodness. I don't know how much Miranda cares about goodness, but she respects that. And it then leads to her opening some important doors for Andy in her own Miranda way. But the film really explores what each of us are comfortable with doing and how far is too far. Luckily for us, it lands on two different spaces. Miranda does not have a problem screwing people over to stay where she is. Andy does.